I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will understand how to find x-intercept using completing the squares method. The question here is solve by completing squares y equals to 2x squared plus 8x plus 5. You will notice that this equation cannot be factored. 5 times 2 is 10, and you can get 10 as product of 2 times 5 or 1 times 10, but none of them can give you 8 as sum, and therefore this cannot be factored. So you could use either a quadratic formula or completing the squares method to find x-intercept. Now when we say x-intercept, it means y equals to 0. So we are solving for y equals to 0, that is to get the x-intercept. So let me substitute y equals to 0 and then solve for x. So we have 0 equals to 2x squared plus 8x plus 5. Completing the squares method, first step is that's the leading coefficient. Factor this out from the first two terms only, right? So we have x squared plus 4x. Keep this aside, so just keep it away. Okay. Now the second step is you need to copy these two numbers and add and subtract half of coefficient of x. Half of 4 is 2, right? So we'll add and subtract 2 square. That is the second step. Now you will notice that the first three terms form a perfect square. X squared plus 2 squared, 2ab, right? 2 times 2 is 4. That is how you get. So we can now write this as 2 times x plus 2 whole square, right? Minus 2 square is minus 4 plus 5. That is the step which we say completing the squares. We added and subtracted 4 to complete the squares. Now let's open this bracket, apply the distributive property. We get x plus 2 whole square times 2. 2 times minus 4 is minus 8 plus 5. Now we can combine these two terms. We get 2 times x plus 2 whole square minus 3, right? Now that is completing the squares. Now let us see how to find the x-intercept from here. So we have the equation which is 0 equals to 2 times x plus 2 whole square minus 3. We need to find the value of x, which can make this equation true. So we'll take 3 on this side. So we get 3 equals to 2 times x plus 2 whole square. Now we can divide by 2. So we get 3 over 2 equals to x plus 2 whole square. Now we will square root. Whenever you square root, remember to take both positive and negative signs, right? So we get x plus 2, and now x can be isolated and written as minus 2 plus minus square root of 3 over 2, right? So that is the x-intercept for us. So you can write down the answer, and that is x-intercept is at x equals to minus 2 plus minus 1.5 square root or 3 over 2 square root, right? So there are two x-intercepts in this case. One is at minus 2 minus square root 3 over 2. The other one is at minus 2 plus square root 3 over 2. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.